girls with potential ADHD.
Hey. Hey, bitches! Welcome back! First podcast episode of 2023.
Hey.
Woohoo!
What a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, it has been. We've been trying to film this for the past few weeks, but something
has always come up.
things in our lives be happening. Yeah,
It is what it is.
but now we're here.
We're here. Do you want to do your bit check?
Yes,
An intro?
introductions.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about my fun fact.
I can go first.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Hi, my name is Carina. These earrings are from SJ. She got them for my holiday, Christmas, birthday. I don't remember. They're little joints. I maybe have worn them on the podcast before. I don't remember. This shirt is from a little boutique in Puerto Rico. That's a story that I have for this podcast. And then these pants are from Tilly's.
Love.
I love Tilly's.
Me too.
Oish. Lashes by Kylie. Like by lash artist.
Shout out, Kylie.
Shout out Kylie. Okay. Fun fact. My fun fact is that I just went to Puerto Rico for like a week. And it was wonderful and beautiful and yeah.
Okay. Hello, my name is Mindy.
Hello.
Fun. Oh wait, fit check.
We be doing this shit out of order.
This mesh shirt was from Amazon.
Oh, cute.
This pink top was from Anthro. Jeans from Anthro.
Love. Do you work at Anthem?
Could you tell? Fitbit and bracelet for my mommy. And my fun fact is one of my New Year's resolutions is to read at least one book a month.
That's so good for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm already at 1.5 books.
Oh, yeah. You're so smart. What are we talking about today, Miss Mindy?
We are talking about managing stress, our self-care routines, and how we're doing that. Because if you guys didn't know, both me and Carina work 2 jobs, and it'd be hard sometimes. And our jobs
Are not easy.
yeah, pretty exhausting.
Yeah. We're talking a lot, and it can be very emotionally draining at times.
So we are just here to give advice and
Hey,
share how
yeah.
we practice self-care.
Yeah.
And yeah, how should we start this? I realize
what does your normal self-care routine look like? And then I have a question that maybe you can answer before. How do you know when you need to practice more self-care, and what routine do you do when you feel that?
I feel like I have to practice more self-care when I feel like one part of my life, I guess work, takes up too much of my time and energy. Or if I'm spending too much time with other people and not enough time with just myself. That's when I practice self-care, or now I should focus more on self-care. And then the second question was,
What do you do to practice it? What are your steps?
okay, it depends on the day, obviously. I think something that is important to me, has always been important to me, is journaling. I recently have been journaling every other day. Yeah, and I actually have this guided journal I got last year, and I started it January 1st, and it's a question of the day. And it's a journal that lasts 5 years, so you can see over 5 years how your answers have changed. So I've been doing that every morning, which has been super nice. So journaling has been important to me. Skincare, skin and hair care are also some things I want to invest more in 2023, and I already feel like I have. I just feel much better when my skin and my hair are healthy and put together. And listening to podcasts and going on walks, solo walks, or just listening to music on walks.
Mm-hmm.
I have been doing a lot too recently because I need that alone time to really think about my life and self-reflect. Yeah, I think that's my go-to. And that wasn't really a routine. I was just kind of listing things, but
That's okay.
my go-to self-care activities,
Vibes,
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you?
I know I need to practice more self-care when my room starts looking like a tornado flew through it. Since I have depression, I like have to prioritize my self-care. I think a little bit more than the average person, and like I have PTSD too. So, like when I start sinking, I start sinking, and it's not like, oh, one more bad day. I have like 4.
Yeah.
And since I've gone to therapy, I've definitely learned how to like bring myself up faster. But when my room starts getting a mess, when my mind starts wandering more often than it normally does, that's when I'm like, okay, I need to take a step back. I need to like do something for me. And like my sister one time said, self-care includes doing your homework and keeping your room clean. So I keep that like in my mind as well, and I don't judge myself or shame myself if I do have a messy room because I know it's gonna get cleaned. Like things are not permanent in that sense, and honestly, nothing is permanent. Like those feelings of sadness, of grief, of like depression or trigger is temporary, and like you're eventually gonna come back to baseline. So I know like the steps to take to get back to baseline. I guess.
Good for you.
Thank you. What do I do for self care? I like to take a shower to kind of like reset my nervous system. I like to go on walks and go to the gym. Recently, ever since I started dating someone, I've wanted like physical touch and hugs, and just to talk it out. And like I've always wanted to talk it out, but recently I've like wanted the physical touch too. So that's something new, and I didn't ever think that would be a part of my routine. I've recently liked going into the water, and it like kind of resets me too. Like the same with the shower, like going to the ocean.
Yeah.
I think another way that I practice self-care, or like I guess never mind, just practice self-care in general, is when I take a step back and I like actually breathe, not necessarily meditate, but like reflect on how fast things are going and appreciate like where I'm at, and like be very present instead of thinking of like the past or the future, like, oh, what am I going to do at work tomorrow? And I've gotten, I think, pretty good at it. I want to give myself that credit. Like I am able to slow it down and just be like, okay, here we go. And maybe that's because I'm on SSRIs, but I don't know. It's helpful. And another thing I've realized, taking my meds is part of self-care.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't be doing that.
Oopsie.
And yeah, just practicing love, practicing self-care are ways I think that can prevent you from getting burned out or really, really stressed. And like we've talked about it in our classes before, like the preventative parts of healthcare should be more emphasized rather than like the third tier where you're like
recovery.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like what like this could have been prevented, especially with like burnouts, with mental health stuff. If employers and teachers and just like people in general would be more understanding, like sometimes folks are fucking overwhelmed, and they don't know how to express their emotions. So of course you're gonna only see the crazy part of it, but they've probably been feeling like that for a minute, and they just didn't know how to express it, or they got pushed over the edge, so they could actually like.
Do you want to talk more about your job, or?
Sure, yeah.
We work at the same school.
I know, it's so fun. So we work as registered behavior technicians, RBTs, with children with autism
or just
learning disabilities,
mental and learning disabilities.
And The clients that we've worked with, some of them have tested our limits. Others, you really don't do anything except take data every once in a while. But I was saying before, like, sometimes, like, my client can't self-regulate, and I can't get upset about that. I mean, I can get upset about that, but, like, I know at the end of the day, he's trying his best, I'm trying my best, and he requires patience. And as I, like, would do this job more, I'm like, patience is really key. Because I could get really upset with him and be like, just do it, just fucking do it. But at the end of the day, like, I know that doesn't work for me. So why would that work for a 9-year-old?
Yeah, no, literally.
Especially one that can't fully comprehend what I'm saying. So I took a training course on de-escalation. So I used some of that the other day, and it actually worked.
Good.
So it was cool.
That's good. I'm an at-home client and school client. Both are kindergartners. Kindergarten girls. I definitely, on some days working the school, I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. Yeah. Like, I look for other jobs. I'm like, this is so stressful, and, like, I'm not getting paid enough for this.
No, we're not.
But I feel like the more I'm working with her, the, like, better it's getting. And as you said earlier, like, patience is something I'm definitely learning here. Yeah, so I do get stressed sometimes at work, but at the end of the day, I'm like, they are just kids. They're learning, and as you were saying, like, they're not particularly, like, angry at me.
Yeah.
Like,
and even if they say that.
Yeah, she's like, I hate you. Yeah. I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to help her.
Yeah.
And then, like, 2 minutes later, she's, like, hugging me.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's just saying all this stuff just because
she's angry.
Yeah.
Or she's not angry, she just wants attention, or she wants to escape what she's doing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm like, that wasn't that bad. Like,
yeah.
I'll be back tomorrow. And, like, I treat myself with a little something
100%.
almost every day.
A little spam musubi.
Yeah, a little mochi.
Yeah. We be living.
Or just going to the beach as a treat. Like, even, like, just going to places.
Yeah.
I'm like...
We went to the beach last week after work. It was so nice.
Oh, yeah. So calm.
So calm. Everyone was in a good mood. It was such a, like, quiet, private beach. I'm not going to expose it because I'm not trying to have y'all go there. Sorry. That's one thing about Hawaii. If you come visit us, do not post the beaches we take you to. That's disrespectful. That is for us to know, for you to share with us. Don't go sharing that with other people. Or, like, if we show you some secret spots.
Don't want tourists.
Exactly. People are going to be like, you guys are tourists. We've lived here for almost 6 months. We're having game night tonight.
Look at us being social chairs.
Hey.
Whoa. I just had, like, a stroke or something. I'm already, like, thinking of, like, other events for, like, the future. I'm like, Valentine's Day.
I want to have a cocktail night.
Ooh, like a black tie. Like, I've always wanted to go to, like, a really, or, like, you know, as black tie as we want it to be, but, like, super fancy, like, cocktail party with, like, little hors d'oeuvres. Oh, I'm excited.
Me too. Yeah, we're having game night. We are calling it BYOG, bring your own games, because we don't have enough.
We have, like, we went to Savers and we got
Jenga.
We were very productive today.
We were so productive.
We were, like,
today.
hopping around the
pussy.
around town.
We went to Savers today. We went to Costco, Chinatown to get groceries. Walmart. Somebody came to fix Mindy's door. Are we allowed to close it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait.
Our landlord is really cool.
Yeah.
He's really
shout out, Jeff. Special shout out of the week, Jeff. Jeff.
Yeah, he's super cool. He's so helpful. The property managers here, Bad.
Suck.
They are the
Thumbs
ones
down.
that caused the hole, so I don't understand why they're not fixing it. We didn't ask them to do that. And, like, why are we in the middle of it? We didn't do anything.
Right? And now there are bugs crawling into our apartment.
Mindy screamed the other day. Screamed.
At like 6:30
in the morning. And I heard it and I thought it was someone out of the apartment. And then I hear it again and it's getting closer.
And I was like, Carina!
And I genuinely thought there was an intruder in our home that Mindy found. And she goes, there's a big ass bug. I was like,
it was so scary. It might have been a cockroach. I was so traumatized. I was so scared to go into my bathroom for the rest of I still kinda am. But I'm brave, so
yeah. And then today when our landlord was here, you say it.
He was like going in and out of our apartment. Wait, we're talking about this thing, right? The bug.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because two things happened. He was like going in and out of the apartment, and he was outside, and then I saw a bug, and I was like, "Oh, bug!" And like he was walking in as I said that, and he was like, "Oh, is there a bug?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's right there. Can you kill it?"
He's kind of like our dad. But, like, not really, but, like, kind of.
But, like, Loki.
Loki. He was telling us about his wife, and I was trying to ask, like, where was she? And he was like, she's back. I was like, wait, no. And he thought it was so dumb, bro. I was like, no, I mean, where did you go visit her? And he kept saying she's back. I was like, I know! But where did you go? And he goes, oh, she was, like, at a hospital for 3 months. I was like, okay, cool. Like, what hospital? Because he had said LA. He goes, what? I was like, please, sir, I'm trying to talk. Please. I don't think you even told him what you did over break.
Oh, I didn't really do anything, though. I was like...
You could have said you went back to Boston. You're in Davis.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. The thing about me is my memory is shit. My memory is absolute shit. I don't know what's going on except for what's in front of me right now. What's going on?
Then,
right
I have
now.
a question.
Yes.
If you can only focus on what's going on right now, why does your brain wander and go really fast and you can't stay here?
I don't think about, like, the future or the past, but I think about, like, things, yeah. I'm like the other day when I was talking,
Girl! Okay, so Mindy and I smoked for the first time in a minute the other day, and I was faded off my ass. I was high, and I'm like sitting on the couch, stupid faded, on my phone, like feet up. Mindy turns to me, she goes,
I go, isn't it crazy how we don't know how many more days we're gonna be alive for?
And I was like, why would you say that to me? I'm fucked up. Like, high. And I was like, are you okay?
I just be thinking so many thoughts when I'm high.
Girl, I was like, I can't do this. So she literally
I was like, we're not in the same wavelength, and I know I'm gonna be, I had so many other thoughts, but I was like, I know if I say them to you, you're not gonna, like, comprehend.
Yeah,
so
we were just, like, talking, and I was not there. I fell asleep on the couch. Mindy tried to wake me up. I don't remember that.
I was tapping you. I literally went to my room, and then I searched up object permanence?
Yeah.
Adults, because I have really bad object permanence, and apparently people with ADHD have that too. So I texted my sister. I was like, I think I have ADHD, and she was like, didn't we already establish that? I was like, yeah.
I don't know how we haven't been diagnosed.
I just never got tested.
Oh, I did. I got PTSD and stuff. But I think it was just a very dark time in my life.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I definitely have that. At least a little bit. A little touch.
Yeah.
A little dollop. Because when we were learning about it in class, and especially in kids, like in developmental psych, how they make like tiny errors, like subtracting instead of adding, or like small like little errors or whatever. I used to do that all the time when I was younger, and I would be right. I would just get points off because I would forget like a decimal, or do a plus instead of a minus, do a negative instead of a positive, or like flip the fractions around. But it was just careless mistakes.
Girls with potential ADHD.
Hey. I went to Puerto Rico with my boyfriend, met his whole family. It was a little overwhelming because I met everyone. But overall, it was a really beautiful trip. I would 100% go back. I want to go with Mindy because we would have so much fun dancing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for game night.
Yeah.
One of our friends was like, let's go out to Chinatown after, and we were like, yeah! And now we're kind of like,
sleep. I'm trying to limit my drinking. New update. I want to stop binge drinking. Because I sometimes, it's kind of funny, the things I do, but other things I'm like,
Yeah.
Questionable.
Jump scare.
So I think I'm gonna drink a lot less nowadays and do other drugs. I'm just
What if we just... That's where I end it. Thumbnail.
Not clickbait.
Self-care gone wrong.
I know, wait, how did we get here? Thanks for watching. And listening. We'll be back hopefully next week.
Yes.
Back with our weekly schedule.
Yeah. I think we'll find something new to talk about.
Yes.
Because you already know we can
We be
chat.
talking.
We be talking.
We be talking.
So yeah, thank you to the people who listen to our podcast.
Yes, we appreciate it so much. Like, so
I think
much.
we're going to start a TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. We'll let you know in the next podcast.
Yeah. Because I kind of want to get a, light, but I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
So if we make money from TikTok.
So true.
We can
Sponsor. Who's going to sponsor us? We're cool. We're fun.
Who do you think would sponsor us?
I don't know. I don't know anything about sponsors.
I don't either. I just want a sponsor who will let us just do whatever we want.
Right. YOLO. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
XOXO.